I suspect what's happening with CoinMarketCap is that rather than using technology or algorithms to to filter for quality data and poor quality data, they've created a bunch of sort of manual gates. Like you need to be listed on X number of exchanges. You need to be, your token has to be on X number of, regulated exchanges that meet X and Y criteria, because it's a lot easier to create these, these manual systems for filtering data than it is to do it, purely on an algorithmic basis. And I'm sure they're doing that too. But if you can have both, the chances of publishing something that people are concerned about is lower. But I don't know. Maybe it's purely, it's really hard to know what's going on there. But our, the spirit of what we're doing is we want to include everything, and if we think the data is right, we're going to publish it. So so I'd say, like, I personally I bought a little Hex, and I hold some BTC. Yeah, and I hold some BTC, and I when you could get some free Hex, I did that too. So I'm staking some Hex. I'd say, it's not inaccurate to say that I'm a supporter of Hex, but I think Nomics as a whole just believes in, publishing the truth as it exists, and trying to keep our opinions out as much as possible. So I'd say whether my opinion of Hex was favorable or negative is pretty much irrelevant. We're just trying to publish the truth, the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, to the extent that we can.
Well, that's interesting right there to hear that from you, because you said that with the look on your face. It's like, hey, it's the truth, and that's what we've been yelling at off the rooftops from the beginning, because we all, a lot of us here, myself and a lot of the people in the community here, they've been with the product. We don't call it a project, we call it a product because it's finished, it's done. Yeah. And we've been from the beginning, from its inception. Richard's been talking to us ad nauseum about what he was going to do, how he was going to do it, the launch, putting it off, showing his integrity. Guys, it's not ready. I'm not going to launch it until it's ready. We got to get our security audits. We got to get our financial audits. We've got to our economics audits. We got to do all this before we can launch it, and push the launch date out. Pissed everybody off, but he showed his integrity by doing so. And when he did launch it, and here we are over a year later, not an ounce of downtime. Nobody's been scammed like a lot of the maximalists have said out there, that Hex is a scam and it's going to do this to you, and Richard's going to run with your money and all this other crap. And all we've ever done as Hexicans is, by the way, you're an honorary Hexican now that you've said you're going to stake Hex and get Hex.
No, I am. I'm presently staking Hex.
So you